Sean Haney here with RealAgriculture.com, and we're at the Western Canadian Dairy Seminar, and right now I'm joined by
Dr. David Chalik, Chair of ALMA and International Marketing Director for Alta Genetics.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about here. When I think of ALMA, I think of beef or pork. What role does ALMA play in the dairy business in Alberta?
Okay, well, that's a very good question. And of course, I would say clearly our emphasis is on the beef sector. But we represent the meat and livestock industry. So that's a broad spectrum, Sean, everything from, buffalo, sheep, swine. But you may or may not recognize that, just as an example, the biggest consumption of meat these days is ground meat and hamburger, and I think dairy cattle represent about 30 to 40% of ground beef.
Yeah, and that's something that's really changed. And so basically, as a large sponsor of this seminar, which I'm so impressed by, because it's so research, a lot of technical. It's a heavy seminar.
Well, we've been a supporter of this. The reason that I was very keen for ALMA to be a supporter, we at Alta Genetics, I'm also with Alta Genetics, have supported this seminar. It attracts 700 people, mainly from Western Canada, but also from Central Canada and even Eastern Canada. But it's about networking. And, ALMA is a catalyst organization. It's about providing funds for research and development of new ideas, the extension of existing ideas that can be adopted. And so without networking and putting people together, those things don't happen. You can't operate in silos. So, supporting a function like this brings in media, it gets covered. Issues that go across sectors are discussed here. For example, all the animal welfare and social license topics this morning are relevant to all sectors.
Yeah. What's really we sort of forget is how connected all those different sectors are.
Well, to be quite frank with you, I represented ALMA at a roundtable on innovation, and the Alberta government is driving towards trying to diversify the economy. Now, that's easy to say, but we have so many opportunities in agriculture, and there was talk yesterday that the seed grain people and the forages would like an ALMA to represent them and bring the industry together, get some focus on research and the opportunities. And so that's a real compliment to ALMA as it exists today and has developed over the years.
Do you find, no matter which sector it is, do you find that the attitude towards research is correct? A lot of times we like the benefits of research, but it can be a long haul and a process to get to that point where it's like, man, I see the value in this.
Yeah. So, when we are assessing research opportunities or submissions or where we make calls, it is a balance between pure research and applied research. I think there has to be a combination. And so we're very judicious in how the taxpayer dollars, we have one funder, and that is the Alberta government. And we know that that's taxpayer dollars, and we have to be very careful about value. But we've spent, in the time I've been there, I think we've invested $250 million in research, and that's been leveraged up to about $850 million with contributions from the industry.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to keep you too long from the conference. Enjoy yourself here, and thanks for spending some time with us.
Well, I'm delighted to speak to your listeners, and anytime, Sean.